Frank mentioned that he met in my law office. What he probably didn't tell you, that was back in 2014, and I lost my first race by 2 votes. But even back then, I had heard about the chamber and Mark Wilson and the leadership that exists in this organization on the issue of opportunity, on the issue of poverty. And I believe leadership is everything. And I want to just commend Mark Wilson and Frank and my friend Will Weatherford, who was mentioned earlier, for keeping the focus, and all of you that work on this issue, for keeping the focus on this very, very important issue. And, you know, to me, opportunity is really about whether we have a just society or not. And I think I'm allowed to walk around, so if you don't mind, I'm going to walk around. But it really is about whether a young child can reach that American dream, and that may be coming from poverty into the middle class or into the upper reaches of economic success, but it may not be. For those of us that aren't that money-centered, it may be becoming a teacher or a nurse or a police officer or a firefighter, doing something that you dream about. And we want to make sure that in every one of these zip codes we talk about, that those kids can reach those dreams. And it's important because some of those kids don't even have dreams right now. And we want to make sure that they can have a hopeful future, a future of social mobility, a future where anything they dream can happen if they put their mind to it. And so, again, it starts with leadership, and I want to thank the Chamber for that. So what do we do to help? It starts, I think, with the fiscal cliffs. We're at a prosperity summit, so it's odd for me to talk about cliffs, but just think about us standing on the summit and looking at those that are not yet in the summit of prosperity. There's a cliff out there, and oftentimes it's created by government. In an effort to try to help people with public assistance, we create this enormous regressive tax, so it doesn't make logical sense for people to want to work their way out of poverty, and we see that in various places.